sun is the primary source of energy for all organisms on Earth to live, grow, and carry out life process. All living organisms eat food to get the energy they need to survive. Living organisms feed on one another, so energy passes between them.
Living organisms can be classified into three main of feeding, which are groups according to their way of feeding, which are producers, consumers, decomposers. Producers, they are able to produce their own food in the form of glass sugar, which is rich in energy. Producers, they are organisms that can make own food and don't feed that on other plants or animals. Example, plants use energy from the sun to produce their own food by photosynthesis process.
Consumers, they are organisms. They can't produce their own food. Consumers, they are organisms that eat other living organisms to get their energy because they can't make their own food. Examples: there are three types of consumers, which are
primary consumers,
secondary consumers,
tertiary consumers. Primary consumers, they are animals that eat plants and they are also known as herbivores. Many insects, rabbits and mice are primary consumers.
Secondary consumers, they are animals that eat. Primary consumers, birds and frogs, are secondary consumers because they eat insects and other organisms that eat plants.
Tertiary consumers, they are animals that eat the secondary consumer. Tertiary consumers are often large eat-making animals like alligators, lions and sharks.
Decomposers, they recycle nutrients back into the ecosystem through the process of decomposition of dead organisms.
Decomposers, they are organisms that carry out the process of decomposition by breaking down or decaying dead organisms.
Examples: fungi and bacteria.
From the basic explanation, we can conclude that energy flow through an ecosystem between living organisms. The flow of energy through an ecosystem can be represented using a model as a food chain. Food chain, it is a model that shows how energy passes from one organism to another in an ecosystem.
Plant eaten by mouse.
Mouse eaten by snake.
Snake eaten by egg. At the end of the food chain, there are decomposers such as fungi.